Hi guys, this is Imperio and welcome to my first Minecraft tutorial. This tutorial is about how to prevent mobs from spawning if you want to make a dark room, and we'll also go over exactly what controls mob spawning. Now the biggest factor that controls mob spawning is the light level. For those who don't know, to see the light level you want to pull up the debug menu, which is F3, or if you don't want to see all these annoying graphs, it's Shift F3. And the thing we're mainly paying attention to is the bottom line right now, after the biome, which is swampland. You can see we're right in the middle of a swamp. And the three light levels. BL is the block light. That is the light from player play sources such as torches. Right here our block level light is 11 because we are right by a torch. If we get under it, it's 13, and if our head's inside of it, it's 14. The other light levels we have are the skylight, which is 15 when you're outside, and your real light, or raw light, that is the higher of the two light levels. So you see right here we've got any mobs will only spawn if the light level is 8 or higher. 7 or lower. 8 or higher means you're safe. So right now you see we have a light level of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means that mobs will never spawn here. If we go out a little darker, we've got a light level of 3, but a skylight of 15. This means that mobs can spawn here, but only at night. They will also spawn half as often because we have the sky as if we were indoors. While they can spawn at light level 7, it's not very common, and the darker you get, the more likely they are to spawn. So here we have my main base, and I've still got some work going on, and the floor is still lit up, but the stairs are my good starting point so far. If you look at the light level, you see it's a light level of 0. But there are no mobs in here, and no mobs spawn in here. Every once in a while I get an Enderman, but that's because they teleported in. The reason that happens is because of transparent blocks. Any transparent block that takes up space, mobs cannot spawn on. So you'll notice this entire side wall is made up of stairs. And if you look at the outline of the step, I'm not sure if you can see it, there's a bit of transparency on the top of it, the cutout part of the step. That makes it a transparent block, and mobs will not ever spawn on it, no matter how dark it is. So that is how I keep my base dark. Now we look around in my storage room, I've got some normal, here's some cobble, and you notice from right on the edge, my light level is 9. And if I go to some of my other sections, I get light level of 8, still safe, because mobs need light level of 7. But here, all of a sudden I'm in a light level of 7, mobs would be able to spawn here, but I'm on a half slab. Half slab is a transparent block. As long as it's the bottom half slab and not a top half slab, mobs will not spawn on it, and it's safe. And by doing that, I can go ahead, and by the time you get out into my main base, it is pitch black, yet no mobs are spawning. One thing that kind of disappointed me when I was building this, nether portals emit light, so you can't have a completely dark room and have a nether portal in it. But what are you going to do about it? Another thing I noticed here is my crafting table is not a transparent block. Mobs can spawn on top of it. That's why I had to throw a half slab on top of it, and now it's safe. So that's pretty funny for those who haven't seen that happen before. Oh, looks like he just despawned or glitched. Nope, there he is. My tiny little water source for my wheat farm. I have a squid or an octopod that spawned right on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and kill him and take that ink just because. Hope you like this tutorial. There will be plenty more like it. Have a look at my YouTube channel to see the rest of them. And for anyone who's interested in joining my server, it's a public server with whitelist. The only mods it has is a claiming anti-griefing mod and an anti-X-ray mod. So if you want to join, that's the address, and shoot me an email. I will go ahead and whitelist you. Creeper just blew up behind me, so I'm going to go ahead and deal with that. Have a good one.